graphic.
That's Justin Silver. He came up with it.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
He's with the dogs now. He's with the dogs
He's running
now.
with the dogs now.
He's running with the dogs.
Love you, Justin.
All dogs go to heaven.
Love Justin. Guys, this is more of an interrogation.
Okay.
So I know you guys are ready for it. So I'm just going to go the questions, and I have a lot of them today because this is very thorough, and I was going to do this with a little more time left in the podcast.
I'm sorry.
But no.
I feel like you're upset about the whole
I'm
house
not
here.
upset about it, you know? The hair thing.
But you're a very structured guy. I threw you a
It
curveball.
was structured. It was great. But now we're going to go through these questions because I want some fucking answers.
Let's get it,
okay?
bud.
Just be straight up and there won't be a problem. Are you garbage? What AYG is the initials of your podcast. Why does your podcast name sound like car insurance? Why? Kevin, your thoughts. Get AYG today.
Yeah, we're trying corporate branding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're talking about it. It sticks in your ear. AYG, AIG. When
Right.
you're cutting that premium check, maybe you send it to my house. Who knows what happens?
Yeah, we're thinking down the future. Don't think of an auto insurance company.
Let me
as
wet
in the
my
books.
beak a little bit.
You guys are acting, you guys have this free flow working class, but you guys are corporately conscious at
We're
least.
thinking
Is that
of
what you're
course.
saying?
Yeah.
It starts at the very first level. You know
We
what
just
I
got
mean?
our first offshore account yesterday.
There's a lot of levels to this
From
thing.
Germany. It's good.
AYG podcast. Doing a podcast called Are You Garbage? Do you guys feel like you're throwing your careers away at some point?
I never had one.
You never had one.
This is it.
But you're rising.
Rising.
You're
yes.
rising.
My career has risen from the
Okay.
garbage.
From the garbage.
Both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all found money.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're playing with house money, baby. Nothing to lose. Couple
You're
of guys.
going to take us, send us back to the Village Lantern? Huh?
Yeah.
Find another girlfriend? What's going to happen?
Take his hair
love
away.
it.
What are you
Send me
gonna do?
back to sitting at
I
the
love
stand?
it.
What are we going to do?
I love the Fight Club vibe that you guys have.
That's right.
And it to win it. This is going to crash and burn, but it's going to be a good ride.
You gonna make my penis smaller? Huh? What's gonna happen?
Going to make them fatter, my hairline
yeah,
further
make
back.
me
What are we going to
fatter?
do, Mike?
A lot of intensity on that side of the on that side of the table.
My feet can't smell any worse.
AYG. Should women have to wear masks, or do you support their right to choose? Do they have the right to choose, guys?
Of course.
Or should they be mandated? You as men are going to tell them to wear masks? Talk to me about it.
It's their right to choose. It's their
Okay,
right to
they have
choose.
the right to
The right
choose.
to choose. Anything they want to do, they can do. I encourage them to
Absolutely.
wear a mask.
We would encourage them.
Especially if there's an accident in my wife, I encourage her to wear a mask.
Right.
But
You're not going to insist on
it's
it.
her choice.
Right.
Yeah,
I can always deport her at the end of the day. You know.
I don't
what I mean?
Okay. You're
I don't
talking about
want
your
no
wife.
Heat. I don't want no heat.
Okay.
They can do whatever they want.
Okay.
Women run the world.
Super spreaders.
Their legs. All right. Sorry.
No, I like it. I like where your head is.
Low hanging fruit. Come on.
AYG. If you did your show in England, would you have to change the name of your podcast from Are You Garbage to Are You Rubbish?
Hello.
Would you have to make that move?
And it. I think we would have to. It's branding again. You know,
branding.
they don't know what garbage is.
They don't know what garbage is.
Yes, they go, are you rubbish?
Yeah.
Hey, mate, it's a good fucking.
They're not going to
show,
listen to your podcast in their flat.
No. Yeah.
They're not going to take the lift up to their flat to listen to your podcast if it's called
Yeah.
garbage.
With their weird plugs. What the fuck's that all about?
I don't know.
Get your shit together.
I don't know what it is.
Fuck
Get your
else we
shit
gotta-
together, London.
What else do we got to do over there?
Brexit.
Come on.
AYG. You have a podcast about garbage. The mob controls garbage in New York. Maybe you give me a piece of your profits. And I make sure no one messes with yous. Let me wet my beak. What do you say you let me? I know you just made a big change. I don't know what you had to do to get out of the Gas Digital contract, fight Lewis.
I had to leg
Jay
wrestle
Gomez
Lewis.
in an
Out
octagon.
back.
But you guys got your own Patreon going on now. Let me wet my beak.
As long as you offer us protection against said Puerto Rican
Protection.
rattlesnake.
The rattlesnake is
Hey,
coming for
it's
you.
it's a part of business. You know what I mean?
part of business.
You operate in New York, you got to pay the piper, Mike.
That's right.
Can you guarantee
That's
to keep
right.
the Gomites off our back?
The Gomites will come after you, and I
They've
can offer
already
you that
tried.
protection.
They're coming.
Love.
And
the
then when you
Gomites.
hand me an envelope, I'll go, it's a little light.
It's a little light this week.
Feels a little
Don't
light
make me
this
come
week.
back. See this guy? He doesn't want you to have the money.
Would you want
Sit
just a
next to
straight
Ralph.
envelope? Would you want just a straight envelope like that, or would you? I'd always want it in something. Like I thought it was great in Shawshank when he handed him the homemade pie with the money in it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I like an envelope. I like a fresh.
Do you think they could
envelope.
always do? I always thought, why don't you put the money, the cash, in like a fucking birthday card? So if you ever get knocked, you can be like, oh, it was a birthday present. You know
I
what
used to have a
mean?
Coke dealer that did that.
You guys are fucking
Happy
smart.
birthday, and you'd be like, you just gave that guy 10 grand. Yeah, I fucking love that guy. Happy birthday.
You guys have like a working class mook vibe about you guys,
Oh,
but you're
yeah.
really high level.
yeah,
I got to
yeah.
say that if I can compliment you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
AYG. In this pandemic where everyone is trying to avoid germs, is it irresponsible to have a podcast with this magnitude of filth?
It is. That's why we
I mean,
try-
there's a lot of germs in garbage.
There
Everybody's
is.
afraid of germs now.
I know.
What are you doing?
No one has proven that anybody has gotten COVID from garbage.
It's fake. Is the disease fake, Henry?
I believe it is. No, I'm kidding.
I think it's blown out of proportion.
Blown out of
I was just
proportion.
listening to that Alex Jones. He's got a lot of good fucking ideas, I
Right.
gotta say.
I don't think so. I'm a Fauci guy. Love you, Anthony.
Ain't.
So should we have more podcasts about bacteria? And I had ringworm in college. Maybe I could do a podcast about that.
Are you ringworm? Just a picture of Mike.
Ringworm was gross, man. That
Everybody's always 1 year someone would get ringworm.
It's crazy.
Oh,
It was an epidemic
bad.
in my college.
impetigo was big.
Impetigo too. I had that too.
Yeah, that was big.
I
It
had
just looked like a piece of gel on your skin.
I had it in my hair,
How is your
back
hair?
of my head.
All right.
All right.
Keep him on his toes. I'm flipping it on him.
We're going back to other segments now. AYG. What color garbage bags do you guys use? Because you guys are the experts. Do you consider diversity? Will you use black bags and brown bags? Or
Yes.
is it all white bags?
No, I'm a black.
Be honest with me.
It depends on the job,
Right.
but yeah.
Is transparency key? Clear bags?
Clear bags that's too commercial for me.
Okay,
I feel
all right.
that's like too janitorial.
You like
or
to
something.
keep it grassroots.
Yeah, you bring that shit down in the grocery bag and dump it into the bin.
No.
I'm not getting fucking clear bags, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
And I go white in the kitchen.
White in the kitchen. But if you're doing something heavy duty,
Sure.
the black bags tend to be
If
stronger.
I'm raking leaves, yeah.
Black bags tend to be stronger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I'd like to distance myself from that comment. Patreon.com/RUGarbage.
AYG. Your podcast is about garbage. Have any of the recycling podcasts come after you? Where do they stand? Are they coming after you guys for not recycling?
Ed Begley Jr. was giving a shit.
Is
No,
the-
we're
green
big,
energy.
We're big
Talk to me.
contributors to the sanitation lobbyists.
Okay.
So, they have our best interests.
We keep big garbage happy.
You
Keep
you
'em
use your
happy.
Patreon money.
Yeah. Kick it back up.
A lot of apple pies.
Gotta be, it's a price to play.
AYG. Voting question, because there's a big election coming up. I don't know if you guys are watching it. Should you be able to use an absentee ballot if your father wasn't in your life? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you should, because everybody deserves the right to vote. But
Everybody deserves
that
the right to vote.
absentee father
Right.
shouldn't be able to vote.
Okay.
How about that?
Now we're getting somewhere with policy.
No,
Absentee-
he should get to vote, but when he goes to the polling place, he has to bring some toys and a couple of cards with some money in it. And
Make up
maybe
for lost time.
Yes, that's right. And take everybody in the voting place, the polling place, out to Denny's or something like that, or a fucking place.
Fuddruckers.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuddruckers.
the Divorce Dad Central.
Now that
Fuddruckers.
Chuck
Lot
E.
of
Cheese,
nights
now
at the
that Chuck E.
Fuddruckers.
Cheese is closing,
Yeah.
Fuddruckers is
Chuck
probably
E.
the
Cheese
place.
is closing.
It's closing a lot of its locations.
I tell
And
you
they've
what.
discontinued the animatronic band. I do a whole bit about
Oh,
it.
they were great. That rat knew his way around a fucking pie
He
too. I'll tell you
really
that.
was a fucking musician.
Their pizza was great.
So great.
So
AYG. Should pedophiles be allowed to vote? Should we put a sexy child in the booth to encourage them? What should we do to encourage these? If we were going to let pedophiles vote,
They're allowed to.
is it? Are they allowed to?
No, not if they're a convicted
If they're a
felon.
convicted sex offender, they're
Yeah,
not.
but most of them, I would argue, most of them aren't convicted.
Most of them are under the radar.
They shouldn't be able to vote. I'm a staunch anti-pedophilia guy, so
Right.
Yeah,
take
not
them out
my-
back and put them down.
Not my thing.
Okay.
Nope. No pedos.
No votes, no pedos.
Yep.
So you would be against the sexy child in the booth then?
Yeah.
AYG. Halloween. What should we give kids instead of candy? Here are some suggestions that I have. Flu shot.
Okay.
Better economy. A toy they can choke on. What do you guys think? Should we be giving them high fructose corn syrup?
No, why not some
High
trail
fructose
mix?
just sounds like a curse word, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fructose.
I think there's an R in there, a hard R. Fructose.
Fructose.
Fruit this.
Don't our kids deserve better, guys?
They do.
What do you suggest?
Less candy, maybe more puzzles.
Cash.
Okay. That's what I
Cash.
want for Halloween, a problem to solve.
Hey, buddy, we got tons of problems already. You know what I mean? So why don't you solve an easy one?
Did anybody ever try to give you guys fruit?
Yeah, there would be like the celery with the peanut butter sometimes.
What?
I would.
Come on. I'm
But
against
you
that.
would get
that.
wind before you even got up there.
Right.
The kids leave and be like, "It's fucking celery." Like that, hit the bricks.
Yeah.
Get
Keep
outta
it moving.
here. My mom one year gave out ice cold cherry Cokes in cans.
All right, that's not bad.
Fucking great. What do you mean?
That's real trash.
She never
though.
carried her
It's a
groceries
big,
again.
Big red igloo cooler. She's dipping her hand in there.
Couple of millies in there.
Bobbing for Pepsis.
Couple of milli lights.
AYG. Here's my Are You Trash one question. One question, Are You Trash? This is what you guys could do for the rest of your podcast. You could save all the other questions.
Okay.
Here it is. Have you ever given a macaroni necklace to your peepaw? If they answer that, yes, they are trash. It's one
over.
question.
Yeah.
Macaroni necklace and a peepaw. Calling your grandparent something other than a grandparent,
Yeah.
you're trash. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
That was a big one on the pod. We would
Yeah.
ask what they.
I think
call.
there's levels to that, though. Peepaw is pretty trashy.
A nona?
Pop is good.
A nona? A
Nona's
pop-pop?
all right.
Your
A
nana?
pop-pop?
I'm a pop.
Pop is good. Gamma.
That's
Mum.
Yeah, mom.
Mum's okay.
Okay. Or you could learn,
Graham, Nana,
right.
all acceptable.
All of this
names.
could be okay, or you could just learn to speak English.
Gam.
What do you call yours?
Huh?
What do you call yours?
They've all passed away, but my nieces and nephews call my dad's pop and my mom's grandma. But we had a mum.
Okay.
We had a mum.
I'm going to get into it deeper.
Oh, baby.
AYG. You're both from Philly. Clear it up for the fans. What is a mummer? And can you start telling me in an erratic, drunken slur and then drift into a racist rant? Is that when a carpenter comes out of the closet in South Philadelphia?
Yeah, somebody used to have a great. I forget who in Philly, but an older open mic comic. He would go, "Yeah, mummers are the most closeted people.
Right.
One day they dress up, and they learn to dance. They put on a gown. They they do makeup. And
Right.
the other 364 days they spend getting ready. My first open mic ever. I don't know
joke.
who it was. I've never seen that guy again.
That's a great joke.
Fantastic joke.
Yeah, a mummer is a racist roofer who can play
He's been
the
drinking
piano,
Miller Lights all day.
who knows how to play the banjo.
Banjo.
I've been to it a lot
For some
on
reason
2 Street.
I worked a couple of mummers clubhouses when I first
Yeah,
was
me
doing
too.
comedy
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Philly. Did some
Man.
comedy shows for them.
It's a weird
Fundraiser.
fucking world down there.
I did one standing next to the keg, and they would just come up next to me and
great.
fill up the keg. It's
great.
It's brutal.
We had a party one time for it was like a great aunt or something like that. She was old school Philly. They hired a single mummer. This was the first time I saw a mummer. I was fucking like 5 houses over by that time. That guy got fucking frightening.
Also,
Could
wait,
smell
that just
the
reminded me. I'm
Tullymore
sorry.
dew
You
on
want to
his
hear how
breath?
trash and blue collar my family was? In my first Holy Communion, my uncle to play with the kids dressed up as the Union Rat because he was the Union Rat and he had the outfit in his car. So he went out to his car dressed up as the rat, and I had the Union picket line rat at my first Holy Communion.
It's hilarious.
That's how.
It looked like he was picketing Jesus. It's insane.
No, rats are pro Jesus.
Non-union.
Yeah, it's
caterer.
non-union catering.
I see one cheese puff come out of that mouth. You're dead.
AYG. What's the best part of living in a row home? Listening to your neighbor's marriage deteriorate or burning alive because your other neighbor fell asleep while smoking?
Yeah, row homes playing fast
Row
and loose
homes.
with the fire
For
code.
those of you who don't know who with row homes, it's connected houses that are connected.
Yeah. It's just
Did you
for
guys
one-
grow up in row homes?
I didn't. By the time I was born, they were in a smaller single family home in the
Right.
Northeast. But yeah, all my whole family, everybody, all of my cousins, aunts, and uncles, everybody still lives in row homes. Yeah.
Hell no. Out in the burbs, baby.
Nice.
Come on. Clean living. We did live in a townhouse community for a little while.
Okay. Townhouses are connected.
Yeah.
That's also dangerous. I think of the
And you're
bed.
are you a connected guy?
I think of the bed bug. Whenever I see, whenever I wish I was connected. Anytime I see houses connected, I just think the bed bug.
Forget about
They
it.
can just flow. And fire, they go up pretty fast.
Yeah.
AYG. Better place to get an involuntary flu shot in the Philly area. Wawa parking lot, on the Black Horse Pike, or Kensington.
Kensington, the needles are probably cheaper and
Needles.
cleaner
And
cleaner.
because they have like the giveaway spots. So I'd go Kensington.
Kensington.
If you need to get a free shot quick, hit K&A.
I'd go Wawa
Wawa is great. I mean, it's probably cheaper.
so I could grab a gobbler on the way out.
When you guys go back to Philly, I mean, we always hit a Wawa.
Always.
Every time.
Even like if I don't really want to.
Exactly.
I'm like, at least I'll get a shorty or something.
I like to go inside and breathe the air.
Yeah.
In a
I
Wawa.
love the way a Wawa smells. Love it.
It's the best.
The prices keep getting lower and lower. It's bottom line pricing at that place.
AYG. Black Horse Pike or White Horse Pike? Why the segregation? Could they be brought together by an interracial jug handle? What do you guys
Fucking
think?
Jersey
There's
and
a
their
White
jug
Horse
handles.
Park and there's a White Horse Pike and a Black Horse Pike. Why do you think they were segregated?
I don't know. I never really understood any of that. That was so Jersey to me.
Yeah.
I never had a grip on. People would be like, yeah, just go right up the White Horse Pike,
Yeah.
the Black Horse Pike.
Jersey is the
It
other
was
side.
bananas to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the other side. Even South Jersey. There was a South Philly Washington Township divide.
Yeah,
there,
oh, yeah.
Where all the South Philly people moved to
Who
Washington
got a little bit of
Township.
cash, all went to
Right.
Washington.
But then
Township.
because I dated a girl from South Philly, all of them started moving back.
Really?
Because I think the property taxes
Taxes
were so
went up or
high. They love to
something.
talk about property taxes.
I remember White Horse Pike or Black Horse Pike. One of those was the trashy way to get to the shore before.
It's all the lights. It's like a light every
before
10
like
feet.
the interstate. Nah, we're gonna, like I remember
The
leaving,
Garden State Parkway.
Yeah, I remember leaving for the shore at like on a Thursday at like midnight for some reason. So my dad didn't have to. He could avoid tolls and get down there quicker.
Yeah.
The shore was some good living, though, right?
That's where I quarantined the whole time.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, Wildwood. Yeah.
Crabs and macaroni? Peppers and eggs?
Ooh, peppers and eggs.
AYG. This question is about the Philly attitude. Your credit card declines over and over. How long does it take for you to tell them that your uncle is somebody important? Do you know who my uncle is?
That's a big one.
He was in the city council, something.
Yeah. My aunt.
Right.
City representative.
Right.
Yeah.
To
Under
scare
Rendell.
them.
Yeah.
To scare them.
Yeah.
Instead of just using another card or paying cash.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, funds have been tight a
Right.
lot. So
Right.
I still have anxiety swiping the card. So I always have an excuse backed up. Oh, it's a new card. This has
Right.
been acting up all week.
Right.
I always got something going.
Right.
If it's an important meal, I'll take the cash out before I go to the restaurant because I don't want to run the risk
I'm
of.
getting embarrassed.
I can't do it.
Thinking ahead.
Always had
Yeah.
that from when I was a kid. I don't know why.
But instead of being embarrassed and your back's against the wall, do you just go more bravado? Because I've seen people do that.
Run it again.
Run it again.
It's impossible.
I've-
There's $200 in that checking account.
I just deposited a check. I go real specific. Check 104. From gasdigital.com. You go specific.
You got
I
it.
got
And you-
direct deposit.
You gotta look at the guy behind you line. You be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean, you pull out the phone, like maybe that's gonna help
Yeah,
you, like
yeah.
pulling up an app
like
or
it.
something.
Fucking Chinese machine. You're probably stealing my data there too.
Yeah.
All right. Run it again.
AYG. How many Yinglings before a discussion becomes an argument? Best way to sucker punch somebody. Fake handshake. You go, all right, dude, it's all right. They call it the Philly special?
Yeah, that's
What do
tough.
you
The
guys
fake
call it?
handshake.
The headbutt.
That
The headbutt.
The headbutt's
That's
the,
worst.
ultimate
I'm
sucker
so afraid
punch.
of that though.
That's stitches.
The handshake sneak is tough because you can't unless you're going with I'm right-handed.
Right.
So I gotta kind of fake
yeah.
with the and then you
Yeah.
come in. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I can't. If I'm gonna sneak you, I'm not throwing a weak left.
Well, you know what I would do if because I'm short and I have a limited wingspan and reach, the best play for me is to get in close.
of course.
So you go to, come on, dude. It's
And then
it's all
spear 'em
good.
or something?
It's all good. No, you get close to him, and then when you're hugged, you're already locked up.
Got him. Mikey's
You're in.
got him in the grips.
You know what I mean? That's the best strategy. Still take a loss there, but
Yeah.
that's the best strategy.
We always referred to the sucker punch as a dry gulch. You ever hear that?
A dry
term?
gulch.
Dry gulch.
God bless you.
Because I got into a fight in wrestling practice one time, and like I had to go see the coach afterwards, and he's like, everybody's saying that you dry gulched them. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
Who said what? I did nothing of the sort.
Never even been to Delaware. Yeah, dry gulch.
Sneak. It was always sneak. I snuck him.
Snuck him.
He snuck. You fucking snuck me.
Snuck 'em.
You snuck me, you motherfucker.
snuck
It's like
'em.
the bouncers are breaking. You fucking snuck me.
What is it about Johns?
To love a
Johns.
John.
Love a John.
Love
Yeah.
a John. Shout out to the Johns out there. I still order. It's just so in me when I order at the Keto at 7-Eleven, trash. I go, let me get 2 of the Buffalo Chicken Johns. Even up here, I say
So
it.
great.
Let me get 2 of the Buffalo Chicken Johns.
It's anything you want it to be.
Anything you want it to be.
Literally.
Such a utility word.
Especially in Philly, let me get 2 of the special Johns. Like, they just know. You know.
Can a water ice be a John?
Sure.
Give me one of them Johns.
Cherry Johns. Let me get a cherry John
Johns,
and a
then
pretzel.
your face looks
pretzel
like you
twist.
ate a person.
Yeah.
Last question.
Thank you for calling it water ice, by the way.
Water ice.
That means a lot to us. Not Italian ice.
AYG. What is a better Philadelphia cheesesteak experience? Getting yelled at Pat's for not knowing how to order, or being refused service at Gino's because you spoke broken English? What is better?
Well, Pat's
What
because
is
you're
better?
getting the cheesesteak.
You are getting a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Gino's says we don't.
Yeah,
want your
I got to go
kind.
Pat's. Yeah.
Pats.
Gino's.
Plus Pat's birch beer.
What about
cheese
Tony
fries.
Luke's?
That was always
when
too
you're down the
sloppy for
stadium?
me. That was always
Yeah?
too dirty, sloppy.
You don't like a roast pork with a broccoli rabe and a sharp provy?
Nice. It's nice.
Love a sharp provy.
Love a sharp provy. Love that
clean
bread.
living.
Glass
Tony
right
Luke's.
there.
What's the one on South Street? Jim's?
Jim's
Jim's
is
was
great.
pretty good.
Jim's is good. I'm
Yeah.
a Steve Steaks kind of guy. Originally in the Northeast. Now there's one in Center City as well.
There was a place in South Philly when I was dating a girl down there. We would go for breakfast. It was a hole-in-the-wall place, 3 Italian women cooking in a kitchen. There might have been 4 tables in the
Yeah,
entire
that's
place.
fucking awesome.
It was called Evelyn and Shanks. It's got to be gone.
Yeah.
But it was so good. We get the fried meatball
well, Shanks
platter.
is a cheesesteak place now, I think.
Oh.
Or it's one of it. Yeah, Shanks is something, I think.
Well, it was called Evelyn and Shanks.
Nice.
I had the shirt for years. I got
That's
rid of it,
dope.
but it's so good.
Probably fantastic.